with ASP signals. Events are mapped with the commands. We have some separate bindings available for that, wiring available for that. A place to start. Get a feel for the possibilities. Don't let it you wall in. So this is what we are going to see, image gallery demo. It's Flickr image gallery demo, but we did not choose Flickr because we don't have proper internet connection. So context initializes the framework. It's just whatever we want to inject in our code. Whenever we want to use some injection available in our code, we initialize everything in the context itself. It's like bootstrapping your application. Bootstrapping means in Java, when a server is bootstrapped, there are certain instances created before real server being started. But here, the things are enabled for injection. Only when something is called, only then the object will be instantiated for the use. So this is the context of the image gallery context. So you can see there is a control part. So you have map an event to a command. That's it. Simple. Here again you have mapped views to a mediator. So in Pure MVC we do a lot to get these things mapped together, but we are achieving the whole thing here. Like controller is here in mapping the event and command, and there is a singleton available, which makes life easier. It's like we all bother about singleton as with the merits and credits of the singleton, but here the class is not created as singleton. It's just instantiated one and it's stored in a dictionary inside, and it will be referenced whenever it's called. It will not be re-instantiated again and again. So, and another thing is like map singleton off. So here iGallery image service is being mapped with Flickr image service. So a service is using some interface, but it's also a singleton, which means whenever iGallery image service is called, this Flickr image service will be referenced, but also managed to make it as a singleton. And we are dispatching a startup event from here to start up our application. So this is how the events were routed. Everywhere the events were routed from the context, not limited to a single context. It does not mean you can only have only one context. You can have multiple contexts. Means dynamic view wiring. You can have different modules with different contexts, and you can make those contexts dynamically exchange together. Multiple contexts for model development. Actor is the base class for model and service classes. Actually, actor is kept as a base class so that actor have the event dispatcher in it. So model and service can dispatch some events. In the demo which I am going to show, we are using the ASP signals, which does not need the event dispatcher. So I purposefully did not extend the event dispatch actor for the model and service. As I told, event dispatch actor provides a dispatch event method. Actor is for your convenience. This is the gallery model. Models sit between application data and other actors. So it's the one which dispatches the framework events, from where the main framework events are dispatched. So model asks for the context, services extends the actor. Service can pass result from external services. Service is passing the result from external services is for it is to establish like any foreign data from .NET or Java or PHP should be processed in service itself. It should not be. We might be wrong in some way, like we send the information from service to delegate and delegate to some other place where the information is being processed. It should not be the case. Whenever for the first opportunities we have to get the foreign data to be converted, and we handle the result. We get the Flickr result here, and the result is being converted into gallery image value objects. So whenever the result is appearing, we are processing them into a list of views here and adding it to the list of gallery. So services do not play the role of storing the data. Services do not receive the framework events or do not dispatch the framework events. It's just getting the context events, and the view is represented by view components and the mediators. I am going to explain about the view now. View have a mediator in between along with the presentation model. Mediators provide API for view components. As already I have told in previous session, like views should be views. It should have only the view components and all other things, behavioral things, and even handling, processing. Everything should be validators. Everything should be in mediator or presentation model to keep the framework out, and it should not be tightly coupled with any other components. So we have the view mediator, extending mediator. So here you can see the list of main functions which is being used in view on register, select image, gallery loader. Here we dispatch events. So mediator listen for view components events. So happening, view component is not tightly coupled with mediator, but mediator sends the data to the view component, and mediator is coupled to the context. It's a period or any other framework class. View is nowhere coupled with any other thing. That's it. Mediators are coupled to the view components, can access service and model classes directly from the mediator. But this will couple the mediator to the actor. So it can call on the cases where it's required. Commands are executed in response for framework events. We have mapped the events to the commands using